Everyone always underestimates Tampa's defense. Tampa plays good defense. I thought John Morton's play calling was fine. I thought he called a great game. I mean, it was a couple of little things away from that game being blown wide open. If Jared Goff throws puts a little bit of air underneath of that ball to Tesla, that was a 6. Tesla totally had that route won. He lightens up a little bit. He overthrew it a little bit. I love the play calling, but there were certain things that Tampa Bay was doing you got to give them credit for. No, but I told you guys, get ready for a gritty, grimy game. I knew Tampa's defense was going to be tough like that. Vita Vea is a beast, man. Nobody can really stop Vita Vea. I mean, I love the play calling. The Lions set up plays well. They knew that they had Tampa Bay sold out on stopping the run to the point where they're blitzing their cornerbacks off of the edge. And that Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown was all John Morton in the call. They set it up, man. They set up. They were trying to get those. They sent 2 defensive backs in on outside blitz, and they ran that shit right through the pipe, right up the middle. Totally left both of those defensive backs in the backfield, not in the play. And it was blocked well. They opened up the hole, and then Jahmyr Gibbs only had one guy that he really needed to beat. And then it's just 23 miles an hour after that. But that was John Morton. That was John Morton setting them guys up, making them cheat up to the line of scrimmage with their backs. They double walled off Vita Vea. Jahmyr Gibbs hit that hole and he was gone. That was totally set up by play calling. I mean, isn't it funny? It's like the longest touchdowns. I wouldn't even call those the best runs, That whole run was executed perfectly. And Jahmyr Gibbs just needed to be God-given fast. I loved the game from that aspect. When you're playing complementary football, you're lifting the teams are lifting each other up. The different regimes there. With your special teams, your defense, and your offense, they're lifting each other up. And I love the way that the Lions play complementary football. Because coming out of that first half, you feel they're dominating. They're dominating the game on both sides of the ball, but somehow they're in a 14-3 game. And it stunk. It stunk to me. I hated it because you felt like you dominated the whole first half. You were only up 14-3. It was like, And if you remember the other day, I was saying it was like playing Tampa Bay is like, playing offense in quicksand. They let you get some stuff, man. You're running the ball down. You're making some plays happen, and then you get down close, and they shut it down. They do that to everybody. So don't feel like that's any kind of thing against John Morton or play calling or anything like that. Yeah, Jared Goff made some mistake. It's a confusing defense. It's a good defense. I'm going to go into the box score next. Get your comments, questions, or concerns in here. What did you think of the game? Rick C says, where are all the Packer trolls talking about that first place position?